We're back. We're live to tape here at Chaos Corner. It's the main fucking event. It's about time. It's Sunday night, Labor Day weekend. It's 11:25 Eastern Standard Time, and here it is for all the marbles, the AEW Heavyweight Championship. It's CM Punk and Jon Moxley. That's right, Punk and Mox, the rematch. There's a lot of shit going on. There's a lot of rumors going on. There's a lot of internet stuff going on, a lot of backstage, a lot of dirt sheets. Does any of it really matter? Let's see what happens. Is Punk legitimately still injured? Is there real heat? Is Mox the savior like everyone seems to think? Well, we're here to cover it live to tape on Chaos Corner, in the lounge, if you will, with it's me, it's the GOC. And I'll say that to say this because I tell it like it is. Follow me on all social media platforms. Here on YouTube, it's Guardian of Chaos. On Twitter, it's at Big Daddy GOC. And the GOC stands for the Guardian of Chaos. If you tap that profile link, that'll bring you over here to YouTube. Follow me on Instagram, The Guardian of Chaos. My 2 accounts on Facebook, Jay Brony, that's right, Jay Brony, and Prodigio Fidelis El Guardian. Thanks for being here. One man, unedited, unscripted. You don't pay for anything here. There's no paywalls. There's no Patreon. There's no super chats. What you see is what you get. Reality TV for the IWC. I cover it all on the other social media platforms too. Rumble, Gitter, Gab, Truth Social, Parlor. That's what you get here. Someone to make it relatable. My over 30 years as a pro wrestling manager and my over 50 years as a fan, a scout, a historian, a mark. That's right, I'll say it. Main event time. AEW All Out. Chaos Corner. And here we go. The songs. Wild Thing. Jon Moxley, and he's with Lord Williams, Steven Regal, because the BCC is the place to be. And of course, we heard like Mussolini and Gandhi, the entrance song, Cult of Personality by CM Punk. So here it is. It's sold out. The crowd is still hot. They've been going at it since 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And like I said, it's 11:28, coming up on 11:30 Eastern Standard Time. 15 matches. Mox going through the crowd. It's been a wild night. Every championship for AEW was on the line. There's been some lazy finishes, some sloppy finishes, some great matches, but entertainment personified. You got what you paid for here tonight. And here's the main event. How long will it go for? But I'm glad you guys are here on the YouTube channel. We've had a lot of fun. Again, by the time Punk makes his entrance, which he already did, Mox coming out now, going through the crowd. That's a good 5 to 7 minutes right there before the bell even rings. And like Punk, the last time he was doing Snow Angels, well, this time he was smart, rolled out of the ring. He's walking around the ring. Don't play into it. It's got that big fight feel. Just like last night at Clash at the Castle for the WWE with Reigns and McIntyre. It had that big fight feel. This has that big fight feel. Everyone's there. The crowd's on their feet. Looking at all the signs, AEW, and here we go. I'm predicting tonight Mox retains. I have a flip-flop back and forth with all the politics backstage, work or not. Not sure what's going to happen here. The legitimate injury with Punk. They are in Chicago. They are in Chi-Town. It's Punk's hometown. So this is what I'm talking about when I like to say I get surprised. Let's go up to the Dapper Yapper, Justin Roberts. I don't want any copyrights here. Strictly entertainment purposes and parody right here in GOC. But we can have a little bit. As long as I talk over it, they can't do anything about it. It's like a voiceover from the radio business. Chicago, Illinois. 218 pounds. CM Punk. They're saying his record is 20-2 in AEW. Punk looks like he's in good shape. Just took his shirt off, threw it into the crowd, wearing the white trunks with the light powder blue boots. You could hear everyone in the crowd for Punk. It's Chicago. What did you expect? Got the stars on his trunk, the white. Mox got the Forged in Combat black sweatshirt on, the black long trunks. He is the reigning defending champion. 57-4-1. Regal in the ring again, 57-4-1. You look at the records. As I said, we're almost 7 minutes into this tape and the bell hasn't rung yet. Or rang, whatever you want to say. It is for the AEW World Heavyweight Championship. The second biggest title in the wrestling world right now. The crowd is live and everyone's on their feet. Here we go. It's main event time. It's 11:31. Punk and Mox. Mox in the all black with the gold on his right leg. Gold design. To give you the visual. It's not Ref Aubrey. I forget this guy's name. Black military style cut. Decent shape. Middle age. What the hell is it? I don't remember his name. I had to put the halls back in. Honey and lemon for the pipes. Both men season each other up, and then Moxley sits down in the middle of the ring, Indian style, like Punk, and the old double middle fingers. It's not the first time we saw it tonight. When other wrestlers do it, or it's done in other matches, it loses its impact. How long before Moxley bleeds tonight? What's the under-over? Crowd going crazy. Punk, obviously. You can hear a little bit of it. CM Punk. CM Punk. I love the FJB sign in the crowd. That's beautiful, considering where this country's going. Not to get political. This is our stress reliever, but it's the truth. And that's what I give you here on Chaos Corner. The good, the bad, and the ugly. Big knife edge chops. Nice from Punk in the corner on Moxley. Moxley reverses it with the forearm shivers to the jib. The ref trying to get in between. Starting off fast and furious here. Hot and heavy. And Moxley with double fingers to the crowd. Nice roundhouse by Punk on Moxley. Puts Moxley back in the corner. Big flying knee by Punk on Moxley in the corner. Reversal, far side. Another Punk. Another flying knee. Big short clothesline by Punk on Moxley. And now he wraps him up on the ring. And he's giving him the martial arts elbows a la the BCC. Little taste of your own medicine there, Mox. Again, it doesn't matter to me either way. I just want to see a good match. Oh, and Punk up on the shoulders. There's the knee to the jib. Down goes Moxley. Almost a 3 count. Almost like what happened to Moxley to Punk by Moxley just a couple of weeks back. Almost. It was almost that quick. Had him up on the shoulders. Flipped him off. The knee to the jib. It was almost that fast. That would have been something. No one would have expected that, like what happened to Punk when Moxley dished him out in about 5 minutes. The crowd into it from pillar to post. Punk suicide dive out on Moxley. Moxley goes over the guardrail into the crowd. Big risky maneuver. I guess he's a little healthier than we all thought, including the dirt sheets. Am I right? Into the crowd. There goes the guardrails. Mox and Punk are now into the jam-packed crowd of Chicago, and it's an all-out riot and brawl with Mox and Punk. Now this is where Mox will get busted open. You know that, right? Nice visual. Out into the crowd, jammed to capacity. Mox and Punk going back and forth, exchanging rights, lefts, forearm shivers, elbows, knife edges in the crowd, in the middle of the crowd. You had to expect this. Face first into the railing goes Moxley. Again, no one would have expected that if that match had happened in 5 minutes like last time. Big elbows by CM Punk in the crowd on Moxley. They're going up and down the stairs right now. Back going towards the ring. JR, Taz, Excalibur on the mic. No Shivani. And again, Punk throws Moxley over the guard railing back towards the ring. Crowd is alive. Crowd is electric. And as I was saying before, a couple times the crowd was on their hands. A couple times they got a little lost. They weren't electric like that crowd over in the UK and Wales, but that's a different story. They haven't been there in years. I get it. But listen to the crowd now. They say there's nothing like right now in 2022 being at a live AEW event. Just the energy. The fans are happy. I get it's a small group, 1 million or less. I'm one of those fans. I have to admit it. I like the entertainment. Not my wrestling, but it's an entertainment. A lot of good athletes. Respect a lot of these guys. Still outside the ring. Punk taking over on Mox right now. Hand it to him. Kicking his ass. Reversal. Oh, Mox face first goes Punk into the ring post. Moxley slides back in the ring. He's down and out, Mox. But Punk is hurting. Face first into that ring post. Yeah, Moxley's not bleeding yet, but he's checking his head. He's checking his head. He might bust himself open. Again, this is a night where I'll be up till 1, 2 o'clock in the morning tomorrow morning. Oh, Punk is busted open. Punk is a crimson mass now from going face first into that ring post. And everyone thought it was going to be Moxley first, including me. You bunch of marks. That's right, I said it, marks. Punk is busted open. Moxley in the ring. Who knew that Punk would be busted open first over Mox? Outside right now, and Moxley's just raining down fists as he's mounted CM Punk, and he's throwing fists, he's throwing elbows. Punk busted open right there by the ring steps. Punk ate those ring steps earlier. Actually, it was Mox that ate those ring steps earlier. But again, it's been a long night. Oh, again, and now, look, Mox, like he said, is licking off Punk's blood that's on his arm. And Punk's really on the right side of his face, crimson mask. Busted open. Let's see how long this one's going to go. It's 11:38 Eastern Standard Time. Now, remember, I covered in real time. I covered Rampage Friday night. I covered Clash at the Castle Saturday night. I covered NXT this afternoon. I'm covering All Out right now tonight on Labor Day weekend. I'll cover Dynamite again coming up this week on Wednesday. GOC staying busy. I'm as busy as a blow-up doll at a frat party. Let that sink in. Punk still hasn't made it back in the ring yet. A crimson mask, as I said several times already. Mox standing up, waiting for him. The ref checking on Punk. And now I hear the crowd, Moxley, going back and forth, and Punk has really got the blood pouring now. It's down his neck, it's all over his face, and now Mox is going to put the boots to Punk. Oh, Punk with a slap out of nowhere, but he's in big trouble now. After Punk really, originally with the story, was handing it to Mox's ass outside in the crowd. Now Mox has taken over and given him the Blackpool Combat Club UFC type. He's trying to headbutt him. It's looking pretty weak up there on the top of the turnbuckle. He's rubbing his head. He headbutt him. It's not getting carried. Now he's wiping the blood all over himself. This is a bloody match. I believe there might have been a little bit of blood in one of the earlier matches, someone from their lip or something, but nothing like this. And again, Mox is not open yet, but Punk is busted open bad. Clearly. Trying to come back with a couple rights and lefts, but Mox taken back. Knife edges in the corner. And again, I know I'm a little close to the camera. I switched over from the beginning of All Out. I get it. We're almost 15 minutes in on this segment. This is the last segment. This is the main event. And we're 14, 15 minutes in, so I hope you stay here. Now Punk out of nowhere with the flying knee in the corner. Going for a bulldog. But Mox holds up. Going for that knee. Leg sweep by Mox. Elbow drop down on Punk. Punk's in big trouble, as I said. We just came out of the trios match with the House of Black against Darby Allin, Miro, and Sting. Now, I didn't cover that live to tape here on the YouTube channel, but Sting, Darby Allin, and Miro in another fucking trios match, there were like 4 of them tonight, did go over on the House of Black. So I wanted to throw that in there so I have all the results. Hopefully you're staying here for the whole thing and you're checking it out. Been long segments tonight. It's been a long night, but it's been an entertaining night. It's been worth the money. It's been worth the pay-per-view. It's been worth it to be here. And again, Moxley tying up Punk in the middle of the ring. Double foot stomp to the abdomen. Punk right now, again, hurting, reeling. Big trouble. Again, the crowd on its feet, leaning over the railings. Everybody on their feet there in Chicago, here for All Out. Live to tape on Chaos Corner. Half Boston Crab by Moxley on Punk right now. And again, you could barely hear the announcers over the crowd for this main event. I'm hoping that we get this all up before the battery or the footage or the upload or download, the information runs out here in Chaos Corner. We're throwing out the content here on the channel. A sort of a front-face label lock by Moxley on Punk, and there's blood everywhere, and he's just pulling at his face, Moxley on Punk. Now a reverse leg lock by Moxley, has an ankle lock on that bad foot and leg of CM Punk, and now Punk trying to grab the eye, rake across the eyes. One of my favorite maneuvers back in the day as a manager when I got a chance to poke you in the eye, rake you in the eyes, man, there was nothing like it. And again, Moxley going for that injured foot. Give him credit. If I was managing right now, if I was ringside, I'd tell him the same fucking thing. Go for that injury. Let's get out of here and retain the title. Double drop kick to that injured leg. The left leg, I guess. The left foot. Again, Moxley is not bleeding, but Punk is. Here in the main event for AEW All Out for the Heavyweight Championship. Into a figure 4. Mox has a figure 4 on Punk right now. Punk's in big trouble. I've been saying that for a little while now. The last several minutes. Figure 4 with the old hook 'em horns by Moxley as he got him in the figure 4 in the middle of the ring. And Punk begging off for forgiveness. Again, the whole right side of Punk's face is bloodied. We're coming up on 11:45 Eastern Standard Time here on the pay-per-view, which started at 7 o'clock. Punk giving the middle finger now to Mox. Again, overused. Let's get real now in the middle of a bloody fight. Really? It's the last thing I'm thinking about. Mox setting up. Oh, Mox hit with the traditional pile driver on Punk. Here's the cover. Taz said he's done. Taz, you know he's not done. It's not from a simple pile driver after all the stuff these guys take. Come on, 2022 here. It's not your daddy's wrestling. I like that traditional pile driver a la Jerry King Lawler. Again, we opened up with Mox kicking and with Punk really laying it into Mox all over the crowd. And now for these last several minutes, you see the story here. Mox now is hammering Punk in his hometown of Chicago. Bring the crowd up to crescendo. I got a feeling maybe Punk is going to win this. Mox going for a pile driver on the ring apron. This will be devastating. Reversal. Nice by Punk, but Punk's outside the ring now. Mox is still in the ring, and Punk is hurt. I'm calling it. I'm calling it right here at 19 minutes in on this segment on YouTube. At 11:44 Eastern Standard Time. For All Out, I'm calling it. Punk is winning in Chicago. He's winning the title tonight. Ah, the hell with it. Am I right? Let's go Moxley, CM Punk. A lot going on in Chi-Town, man. This match going on a good 6-7 minutes of the entrance to the intros and all that BS. Punk finally coming back now with a kick to the jib on Moxley, and now he's stretching the arms out with the heel of his foot across the jawline of Mox, and now giving a foot stomp like Danielson and Mox do. And he's got like a front face, like reverse armbar label lock Punk now on Mox out of nowhere. Wait. Is Mox going to tap? No, there's no fucking way he's going to tap right now. He's shaking his hand. He's shaking the hand. And look, he's biting his head. He's biting the Mox is biting Punk's head into the blood. A little crazy right now. Now it's a reversal. Now Mox is stomping the piss out of Mississippi Mudhole into Punk. I said Mississippi Mudhole. It's almost midnight. I could say Mississippi Mudhole. Sets him up. Misses with the clothesline. Oh, a nice reverse heel kick by CM Punk on Mox, but Punk's in big trouble. Losing a lot of blood. The stamina, the wind, the cardio. Mox looks none worse for the wear. And Punk with a big body slam. Traditional body slam. Now what's Punk doing? Sliding through the middle rope. Hanging on now. Is he going to try to go to the top rope? What's going on here? Punk is bloodied. Mox is laid out in the middle of the ring. And now Punk is going to the top rope. They're showing the whole arena there in Chi-Town. Punk on the top rope. Mox laid out. Blood everywhere. He misses with the elbow. And Mox puts him in the front face lock. He's got him in the sleep hold. Mox got him in the sleeper hold. Off the top rope, and he missed it. And how did Mox get that sleeper hold on him? Now he's got a side chin lock on him. This match is really going back and forth at this point. Yeah, I know. I gotta shave. I get it. It's Labor Day. Oh, look. Now we got a nice arm lock, arm bar fight by Punk on Moxley. He's going to try to take that arm home. He's going to take it back to Chicago. Wait, they're in Chicago. He doesn't have to go far. Wait, reversal. Chin lock by Mox on Punk. It looks like a chokehold. You better check that, ref. Check the choke. Check the choke. He's got that chin lock cinched in, a simple chin lock. Now Punk's trying to go with the martial arts kick. And now look, Mox has got it into an ankle lock. Nice reversal. Now Mox has got Punk in the middle of the ring with a nice ankle lock. A la Kurt Angle. Beautiful ankle lock. Still too close to the ropes. And Mox, all the facial expressions by these guys, they're nuts. Punk gets to the ropes. It's 11:48 Eastern Standard Time. Will they make it to midnight? Will we make it to midnight on this broadcast? You guys tell me what you think here for All Out. Leave a comment. And again, Moxley flipping off the crowd. Come on. And I don't give a fuck who's watching. You know that, right? Oh, beautiful standing roundhouse by Punk. Oh, clothesline from hell out of nowhere by Mox. Tribute to you, Big Jim Anderson. You're never far from our thoughts, brother. Rest in peace, my brother. Huge clothesline by Moxley on CM Punk. Someday you're all going to go back and watch all this minute by minute, second by second, and you realize the emotional investment, the ring psychology, the storytelling, what you get here by the GOC. So for all you watching right now, come back and watch it, no matter when it is, the replay live to tape years from now. Thank you for being here. I love you all. I truly do. This is my fucking passion. Oh, double underhooks by Mox. Reversal. Forearm shiver by Punk. Main event. Chaos Corner. All Out. AEW. Rights, lefts, rights, lefts, chops, this, kung fu fighting. Yeah, I'm getting my exercise in at the same time I'm doing the show. Back and forth. Misses with the clothesline by Mox. Beautiful reversal. Shake, rattle, and roll by Punk. Picks him up into a backbreaker. He has him up into a modified fireman's carry. Winter goes for the knee, and no! Mox is going for that ankle lock again. And he gives him the boot to the hamstrings. Double underhook. Oh, double underhook into a pile driver by Mox. Here's the cover. You heard what Jim Ross said. Or maybe you didn't. Inches away. And again, Moxley with those elbows that everyone keeps doing in the BCC. And now it's like it's UFC. It's getting played out. I'm going to give you the good, the bad, and the ugly all these hours later. We're coming up on almost 5 hours of AEW and coverage and stamina for the old man, Randy, over 50 demo god in this IWC. Now do you see why I'm the GOC and nobody does it like me? Punk has Moxley up again. Mox has the side chin lock on him, but Punk has him up. Back into that side chin lock. The old martial arts, stepping on the back leg. Beautiful takedown, beautiful techniques. Into a modified kata hajime. No, and he misses it. Punk back up. And he's going for it again. He's the knee to the jib. Down goes Mox. But Mox lands what they call it, the FTS, the STF. I don't know what the fuck they call it. Now Mox is leaning on top of Punk after he got hit with that jib. Knee to the jib. Listen to the crowd. Are you listening? They're as amped as I am 5 hours in. He's just leaning on him. Dead weight. Dead body weight. Mox is just leaning on him. If Punk just get him up, and he's getting him up with all that dead weight and how hard that is, this could be it. The crowd will fucking explode. Punk has him up. And he hits him with the FTR, the knee to the jib. There it is. 3 count. Put it in the books. Punk is your new AEW champion. Again, for the second time. CM Punk. I called it. Go back, rewind it, go to the videotape. I fucking called it. I put my fucking credibility on the line. CM Punk is your new AEW heavyweight champion for the second time. What a night. He's now 21-2 in AEW and a 2-time champion. It's 11:52 Eastern Standard Time. Almost 5 fucking hours of coverage. I'm glad you guys were here. I appreciate you. I hope you appreciate me. And we'll be back to do this again. I'm going to get it all up within the next 24 hours of information. Sit back and relax and watch. Mox rolling out of the ring. Punk bloodied with the belt. But what's going to happen here? There's always something when I go off the air that's going to happen. Somebody going to run out. Somebody going to challenge. There's going to be a big announcement. What's TK going to do? There's always a surprise. I'm not sure. Either way, thanks for being here. Chaos Corner. Don't you dare miss it. Wait, no, the lights went out. The fucking lights went out. It's 11:53 Eastern Standard Time. 28 minutes into this segment. Punk just won the title. The lights are out. There's some videotape playing, but you can't see anything. The screen is black. It's dark. It's Tony Khan talking about the ladder match and going through like messages on a phone. Final offer to someone. He's calling someone. Tony Khan calling someone, making an offer. They're showing Punk from Ring of Honor years ago. Back to the arena. The screen is black. The fuck is going on here? And there's the luchador mask in the background. Backstage, he's taking off the mask here on AEW All Out. It's motherfucking MJF. MJF is fucking back. You heard it here, 11:54 Eastern Standard Time. AEW All Out, Chaos Corner with the GOC. MJF is fucking back after Punk just beat Mox for the AEW heavyweight title. And here's the fucking music. MJF, the Burberry scarf. Aren't you glad I didn't go anywhere? It's been a while. Punk is in the ring with the title. Still bloodied. Mox is nowhere to be seen. Persona non grata. And here comes MJF, who was the luchador in the casino ladder match. A lot of people speculated they were right. MJF is fucking back in AEW. Let's see what he has to say. If anything, he's on the entranceway. Will he say anything, or will they go off the air, as I predicted, to almost midnight? Thanks for being here, Chaos Corner, live to tape, the IWC AEW All Out. I'll say that to say this. Punk is the AEW champion, and MJF is back. Welcome back, Max. It's me, the GOC. Punk holding up the belt. MJF on the ramp. You hear the crowd in Chicago. It doesn't get much better than this. The crowd's chanting MJF, MJF. He's doing the strap. And he gives the finger to the crowd. And that's it. We could be going out live to tape AEW All Out. Don't you dare miss it.